Peace, guys. My name is Kay, and I am a messenger of the universe. Today, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video. Today, I'm going to be doing, I guess you could say it's a motivational speech, but I am just going to be giving you a little bit of, a little bit of drive, a little bit of power, a little bit of courage to just go after whatever it is that you're supposed to be going after right now. So, I'm just going to be talking to you about the things that could be holding you back, okay? Because we're not letting anything hold us back anymore. If you want it, go for it, okay? As long as you're not hurting anyone, hurting yourself, doing anything that harms you, we're going for it. We're going after our dreams. We're going after everything, okay? Let me drink some water real quick. Rule number one of this. Rule number one. Everything starts with you. Not your mom, not your dad, not your siblings, not your brother, not your cousin, not your boyfriend, not your girlfriend, not your stepmom, your stepdad. Everything starts with you. Sorry if you can hear the dogs in the background, just neighbors, etc. But everything that you do starts with you. Your thoughts, your actions, your beliefs, your words, okay? And I'm sure before you guys have heard me say, like, your thoughts don't create reality, and that's true to an extent, okay? Your thoughts itself do not create reality because you are not your thoughts, but the recurring thoughts that you decide to believe in, that creates your reality because it's your belief system. So if you have a thought in your head, like, let's say like a thought comes up in my head and I'm like, oh wow, I'm ugly. It doesn't mean I am ugly, no, but if I believe that I'm ugly, then yeah, you might think I am ugly, and I'm gonna think I am ugly. But if I hear that thought and I'm like, no, I'm not, I'm pretty, then I'm not gonna believe it, and that does not become my reality. So those recurring thoughts that become your beliefs are your reality. Everything is flexible, everything is vibration, everything is energy, because back in like 6th grade math, you're hearing about like particles. Everything's made up of particles and molecules, etc. Solid, liquid, gas. Solids, the particles are still vibrating, but they're just like very close, like tightly packed together, but they're still vibrating because everything is vibration, including us. Our words are vibration. Our actions, like everything is energy. It's like energy is not created nor destroyed, it is transformed. So anything that you put out there comes back to you. So if you're putting out bad energy or negative energy, it's going to come back to you. Like, it doesn't have to come back immediately after, but everything is going to get repaid. It's a cycle. Everything in your life is going to be a cycle. You're going to realize that you're going to be in that toxic relationship, and it ends. And if you don't realize what you're supposed to realize in that relationship, it's going to repeat itself in another relationship. Everything in life is just it's like a cycle, and it's up to you to break the cycle, not your mom, your dad, etc. You're living for you, because the only person that's going to be living your life is you. So why would you want to live for anyone else except for yourself? Which brings me to my second point, which is, sorry, I just wrote down all the notes. The points that I'm going to touch. But living for you. Live for you. If you're trying to live for someone else, that just reflects the disconnect that you have from yourself. And if you're disconnected from yourself, how can you be yourself? You're supposed to be your authentic self. Do what sets you on fire, and don't let anyone extinguish those flames, because you have the power to do anything. You can create your own reality. You can create anything in your life. Life is flexible. It's beautiful, honestly, but if you're not wielding your power, then you're giving it away. And if you're not giving it away, if you are giving it away to people who are just going to continue to bring you down, that is going to be where you're going to be. You're going to be in a fixed state, in a fixed belief system, a closed mind, a limited belief system in your head. And you don't want to do that. That's not the life you want to live. If it is, then hey, do what you want to do. But, I'm sure for a majority of us watching this, you don't want to live like that, okay? Which brings me to my next point. Low vibrational moods, those sadness, that depression, that anxiety. I dealt with depression for years in my life. Years. I was in just the state of being a victim. Like, I was so tired of being a victim in my life, so tired of having something to be mad about every single day with politics. It's like every single day there's something to be angry about. There's something to be sad about. You're looking at social media and you see, oh, someone got killed again, now we're sad. Like, you're putting yourself in that low vibrational energy, and you're gonna stay in that way. You're gonna be in that victim mindset, and you don't want to be a victim in your life, because you can take that pain and that anger and all of those low vibrational moods, and you can transmute that into beautiful things. You can create with it. You can just let it go and let it flow, okay? Just let your emotions flow through you, and don't let them control you, okay? Which brings me to point number 3. That ego, honey, That ego will hold you back. It's going to make you afraid. Like you're going to be in survival mode. You think that everything needs a plan. Everything doesn't need a plan. That's why I'm saying we got to let go and let flow, because not everything is going to go according to plan, and it's going to piss you off because you're going to be like, wow, I'm so used to having everything just go step by step, you know, you're knowing like what's going to happen next. But their beauty is in the mystery, okay? The universe is in you. So if you don't believe in the universe, then how can you believe in yourself? Because if you believe in yourself, then you believe in the universe, because you are the universe, okay? So no one else is going to believe in you except for yourself. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say that. My point is that no one is obligated to believe in you except for you. So if you don't believe in yourself, then you're not going to turn that into actions that prove that you believe in yourself. You're not going to turn it into thoughts that prove that you believe in yourself. You're not going to turn it into words that prove that you believe in yourself. Everything is just like, just step by step to manifest things into your life. You have to believe in yourself and believe in your abilities and do what sets you on fire, you know, like follow that passion, follow that dream, follow that goal. Everything starts with you, and I cannot stress that enough, okay? Sorry, I just want to make sure I can reach all my points. So yeah, like just, you have to let go of those limiting like beliefs and like those low vibrational things like gossip, judgment, I'm trying to think of just common like foods, the foods that you eat, for example. If you're not giving yourself like foods that don't lower your vibration, you know, those processed foods, those meats, those just the processed GMOs, etc., all of those things that are just going to lower your vibration, it's not going to be good for you, okay? It's not going to help you grow and be the best version of yourself, because you want to be the best version of yourself. You want to be authentically you. You're not trying to be anyone else, because if you're trying to be with anyone else, then you can't live your life, because you're living your life for you, not anyone else. And if you know that you're living for someone else, you're just going to feel empty inside. You're going to feel like something is missing, and it is missing. The thing that's missing is you, your true self, your soul, like just who you are at your core. That is who you truly are. You don't want to be I just see it like all around school, for example. I see people just trying to be something they're not, and it just like, it stresses me out to see it, honestly, because like I'm like, I know that's not you, you know that's not you. You're just putting on this front to impress people, but at the end of the day, who's going to be living your life? The people that you're trying to impress, or you? And if you're going to be upset or dissatisfied with your life because you're trying to be someone else, then what life is that like worth to live? And you know, I'm not saying you should kill yourself or anything, obviously, but it's gonna lead to like just that feeling of like emptiness, that hole, that like just knowing that there's like something more. Like, you know, you might be like, when I was depressed, I remember I would just question so many things, and it just made me upset that I didn't have answers to my questions. Like, there's just so many questions, and you're supposed to question everything. You're supposed to be curious. You know, there's more out there. There's not everything that you see doesn't have to be like, you know, there's depth to everything. There's depth to the universe, there's depth to you, there's depth to me, there's depth to everyone. But it's up to you to decide to go into that ocean and go deep. You know, we about to dive in because we're about to let go and let flow, okay? Sorry if I'm talking fast, because I just have a lot of points that like, I just feel everything just building up inside of me. But everything in your life doesn't have to be fixed. You don't have to follow a plan. You can just follow your heart, your heart, your heart. Just that feeling inside. When you feel like something's right, you know that it's for you, go for it, because everything is just gonna fall into place, and you're gonna be like, dang. Because don't give up on yourself, okay? You're gonna want to give up. People are gonna make you doubt yourself, and you're gonna want to give up, but you have to keep going, because if you give up, then you're never gonna get there. Because how are you gonna get there if you're not trying? And, you know, don't expect it to happen overnight either. You know, maybe for some of you it could happen overnight. You know, everyone's experience is different, but, you know, just give it time. To give yourself time. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with others. Everything is going to take time. And I'm just here to give you that motivation, that extra push, because, you know, I know what it's like to just be in that mindset, like everything isn't going for you. It's like nothing's going to go well. Like, it's just like, it's crappy, you know, like it sucks. It really sucks to be in that mindset, because I really was in a victim mindset. But and then like one day I was just like, why am I doing this to myself? Why am I speaking, you know, my thoughts? I'm just telling myself in my head all the time, like, wow, like you're never gonna do this. You're like just beating myself up for no reason. Like, what's the point of doing that? What's the point of like your subconscious mind is so powerful. I can't even explain it to you. Like, it is so powerful, and your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between figurative and like figurative language and like what's the other word, can't think of it, but you know, like when you're not being figurative, literal. Yeah, when you're being literal. So if you're telling yourself, like, even as a joke, you're like, oh my god, I'm so ugly, like your subconscious mind is like, girl, you are ugly. You know, and it's gonna believe that because like that's what you're telling it. It doesn't know the difference. It can't filter out. It's like a child. Like, you have to tell a child, like, no, I don't actually mean that you're ugly, I was just joking with you, you know. And you know, you just have to learn that. But the disconnect that we have today is with ourselves. We're disconnected from ourselves, who we truly are, our power, because we have so much power within us and we just keep it inside. We don't express it, we don't let it free. But when you do, it is going to be the most liberating thing you could ever do. It's going to feel right, because the truth, as Ralph Smart, one of my favorite YouTubers, said, the truth can't be told, it can only be realized. And when you realize the truth, you're going to be set free. You're setting yourself free. No one else can set you free except for yourself, because everything starts with you. The universe is in you. So to let go and trust the universe, you have to trust yourself, because you are the universe. So yeah, that was my little motivational speech. Hopefully it resonated. I really hope it did. If it did, drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. Remember, I'm Kay. We're learning to let go and let flow. Okay? Peace, guys.